Alright guys, we're here on Madden 19, and let me give you a quick little update of what's going down, because basically, on accident, I just forgot to click the record button. I was doing all of this. Good thing we didn't get too far in the video. I think I can catch you guys up and we can keep this going. I don't have to restart the whole franchise. But basically, we're going to be taking over the Detroit Lions. I did update the roster, so we have the drafted players and stuff like that on our team. We're just going to try to win a Super Bowl. Obviously, that's what we have to try and do. Now, Bob Quinn, we're going to act like we're Bob Quinn. We became the owner, named ourselves Bob Quinn, because that way I have the ability to, fire coaches or whatever we have to do, and I have the maximum opportunity over the Detroit Lions to do really whatever I want as the owner. So again, we're trying to win the Super Bowl, and I haven't made a lot of moves here. We've let go of a couple guys. We've let go of Jerome Cunningham. We've let go of Andy Jones. I don't believe anybody else. Basically, we went through 2 preseason games, and I'm just kind of trying to see who's playing well. Right now, the guys that are sticking out is Travis Fulgham. He's playing very well. Justin Coleman, Rashawn Melvin both had an interception. Steve Longa actually had an interception, and Tavon Wilson has been balling. And I was going to trade Tavon Wilson, but I'm going to give him one more week because he's playing very well. So hopefully I caught you up pretty quickly there. We also signed Jack here from Ohio State because I wanted to go get that right guard position filled out very quickly, because we had O'Day here at 69 overall, and that's not good enough. That's not going to get it done. So that's kind of where we are with this. I think I caught you guys up on everything. We're not actually going to be playing these games unless you guys want me to. If you guys want me to play the games, I definitely can. They're going to be shorter quarters. I'm not going to play 15-minute quarters. If you guys want me to do just red zone moments, or not red zone, what are they called? The big moments of the game, I can do those as well. Just let me know what you guys want to see. But right now we're just making a couple roster cuts because we've done our 2 first preseason games, and we're kind of just letting it go of extras here. And then after our 3rd preseason game, we're going to have to make some big decisions until we get into this. So right now we have a lot of right guards. That's kind of what I've noticed here. If I missed anything, I'll try to catch you up later if I notice it. Eric Lee also here. We can go defensive line. We have a lot of tackles. I don't know who Brandon Banks is really. We have Atkins still. I like Austin Bryant. Austin Bryant has been playing very well, like Travis Fulgham, both of those young guys. I don't think we've changed any of our running backs. We're going to try and trade Theo Riddick because Theo Riddick actually is a 79 overall, and I think we could get a lot of good things back there. I like this overall. I like to have some depth here, so we're going to leave those guys for now. Ashawn seems good, but I don't think we need to have... Well, we're going to keep PJ. We're going to trade Mitch. We're going to let go of Mitchell because I like PJ. I like the rookies. I don't like to get rid of rookies right away because you never know what they're going to do. We're just kind of going through right here. I have to keep Longa because he did come up with an interception. So he's playing fine right now. He may be gone at some point, but we're going to let go of Dooley. Middle linebacker position, Jared Davis. Tavai is actually higher overall than Jared Davis. That's kind of crazy there. That means we can let go of Trayvon here, Trayvon Johnson. And again, if we let go of too many players, we're just going to add some players back. Now, we did go through free agency. Like I said, we added the right guard. We haven't added anybody else, but there are still some talented players. And like I said, well, I guess you guys didn't hear it, but this isn't going to be 100% realistic. We're going to make moves to win the Super Bowl. This is what I think the Lions should do to win the Super Bowl. So hopefully we're all cut up here. Jalen Reeves, maybe I'll keep him for a little bit, but he's probably going to be let go. And you can see, look at this. This is ridiculous how many cornerbacks we have. So D-Virgin, automatically, I'm sorry, man, but you can't make the cut. We just have too many guys here, and you wouldn't have any really trade value, so there's no point. Like I said, Justin Coleman has been playing very well. Rashawn Melvin has an interception. Slave's obviously that guy. Michael Ford wouldn't save us money, looks like, but they have him here as a rookie. Okay, I understand. But he's a 74 overall. Marcus Cooper, I don't think I'm going to keep Marcus Cooper on. I want to keep both of these guys. I also want to keep Agnew, so that means that Marcus Cooper has to go. Michael Ford may be the guy that we also have to let go of. We'll see. Wait what happens. Again, I don't want to get rid of rookies, so we're going to give them another week to see how that plays out. Charles Washington, you're going to be on your way out as well. And I know you're a good, what do you call it, special teams player, but I think we can get some more guys out there. We already have a deep safety class. You can see because we drafted Will Harris. And Miles Killebrew, this is maybe the first big move that we make, but that is releasing Miles Killebrew, okay? I'm not even going to try to trade that right now. And overall, I think we're good here. We can look at some of our picks. I think overall we did solid there on our first movement. There's going to be a lot of this early because we're still in the preseason phase. We're going to have to make a lot of moves. So you can see here we dropped down to 62 players. So we didn't have to do that right now, but I kind of wanted to. So we're going to advance through this 3rd preseason game, and then we're going to make some big decisions based on how we see them playing. So, whew, a lot of talking there. We're going to go, and we're just going to check out and see how this game went. Right now we're 1-1. Running backs, our first game had a really down game. Kerryon Johnson was pretty bad. But then in the second game, he was a lot better. He averaged 4 yards per carry in our second game. And in our first game, he only averaged 1.9 yards per carry. So that's something that I was kind of worried about. Now, the right guard that we brought in is a pass protecting right guard, so that may be a little bit of a problem, but I just want a really good guy here. Now, last time, Tom Savage balled out, and he balled out again. So I think we're going to keep Tom Savage around. The sacks is something I always like to look at here, but Blaine Gabbert had a pretty nice game versus us, which is not good. Matthew Stafford struggled a little bit. I'm still confident Stafford's good. I'm going to probably release David Fales because I think the other guy's playing pretty well. Carry on 1.8 yards per carry. Carry on scaring me right now. This is not good. Our offensive line may be a problem. We may have to figure that out because this isn't great either. We're not running the ball very well. You can see Kenny Galladay, Travis Fulgham again. Travis Fulgham is balling, man. Travis Fulgham, you have earned yourself a spot on this team. I'm going to say that right now. Travis Fulgham is going nowhere. And I didn't want to have him go anywhere, but he's not. So Devin White's actually on here. They have Sue as well. They have some good players here. Let's see if anybody came up with an interception. That's kind of what I'm interested in here. And Tracy Walker came up with an interception, so good for him. So the first thing we're going to do, now that we're 2-1, is go to release David Fales because, sorry man, you're not really playing, so I can't say you're not getting the job done. But at the same time, the guy ahead of you is actually getting the job done in Tom Savage. And there wasn't a lot of options at the quarterback where I was like, ooh, I might have to go sign him. So we're just going to release here David, and we're going to keep around our guy in Tom Savage. So that may have been a really good move by Lions in real life. We'll have to wait and see. But this is the big one because I have to let go of one of these guys. I can't hold, 5 running backs. I'm not going to hold 5. I can hold 4. I think I can push myself to 4, but I can't hold 5. And like I said, I was going to try to trade Theo Riddick. So let's go do that right now. Before I forget, let's see what we can get in return for Theo Riddick. Now, the way I do this, because it's not like NBA where you have the trade finder, which is annoying, I'm not going to put him on the trade block. We're going to do that when the season starts. We'll put some guys on the trade block probably. But right now, we're going to try to trade Theo. Now, if you guys have any things that you want me to do, like any moves that you guys think I should make, let me hear those because I can definitely start making some of your guys' moves. But I'm just going to kind of scroll through here really quickly, see if anybody's in need of a running back. Looks like they are. Let's see what their interest looks like. So it's a yellow interest. So they're kind of interested. We'll scroll through this a little bit faster. I don't want it to take too long. I'm just going to try to get rid of him almost. Because the thing with him is he can get a little bit back for us. Now, he's not going to get us a lot back, but he's going to give us something back here. And we see the Falcons. I'm actually going to have to wrap this video up soon. My camera's about to die, so that's super unfortunate. Out much longer. So right now, we're trying to get rid of Theo Riddick. Hopefully, everything is synced together because sometimes it's annoying trying to do that. We have Theo Riddick here. We're going to try to get a 3rd-round pick. And actually, they almost bid on that one. I think a 4th-round pick. I can't complain about a 4th-round pick for Theo. And they're going to accept it. So let's get it. So we moved on from Theo Riddick. So now we have Zach Zenner. I may let go of Zach Zenner depending because he probably won't get much playing time anyways. And honestly, I want to see what Ty Johnson can do. So I'd like to give him a better opportunity here. So it says cut 7 players. I'm just going to do it on my own because I really don't like looking at, I don't want to see what they had to suggest. I kind of just want to get rid of the right players, not super quickly. So we went through the running back position. We may move on from Zenner if we have to. We're going to try to keep Bawden around. Fulgham, I told you were staying, so that means I'm sorry, Brandon Powell, but on Madden, I don't think you're just going to get it done for us. And this is Madden, it's not real life, but we'll keep the 5 right here. We're going to have to keep Muhlbach. I don't want to get rid of Nauta if I don't have to. We're going to come back to that one. Now, we may have to get rid of a guard here because we have we still have 4 guards. So, yeah, we're going to have to get rid of one of them. We're going to get rid of this Luke guy. We're going to get rid of Luke. We're going to try to keep 3 because if I can keep 3, I can keep the rotation going. But if not, it's fine. We can always sign somebody later, so we'll come back to that later. We have a lot of defensive tackles, right ends. Wow. Okay, so Banks, you're on your way out, man. And I just saw a 58 overall below him, so we definitely have to let that man go as well. Okay, Atkins, I'm sorry, man, but you got to go as well. And again, if we have to bring in more players later, I definitely will. But right now, we got to fill this out, and I'm good with these guys. I'm good with that. So defensive tackle-wise, I caught the rookie still here. I'm okay with everything. Now, this guy could be a trade. A'Shawn Robinson could definitely be a trade at some point. I'm going to try to keep Long around because he has been playing very well. Oh, wow. Okay, so here's some hard decisions here. I kind of want to see what Tease can do, but Michael Ford isn't going to hurt it. Like, Michael Ford's a 74 overall. This may be a hard decision, maybe not a brain decision here. I'm sorry, Michael Ford, but we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to release Michael Ford, and we're just going to go with these guys. We're going to run with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to run with 6 cornerbacks, so that's just how we're going to do it here. We have our 3 safeties, Do we need to release anybody else? I think we may have like a couple slots we may have to go with. 2 players. So we have to cut two more guys. We're going to see what they suggest now because it's not really a big deal. Too many players. I can't cut Don, can I? Isn't he our... Can I cut Don? I don't know if I could Don. We may have to let go of Logan Thomas, which is kind of unfortunate. I might, because if we do this, this is hard. I'm going to let go of Logan. I'm sorry, but we're going to keep Isaac Nauta around because he's a rookie. Can I release? I don't think I can release Don. Isn't he our snapper? I don't think I can do that unless we'll get a new one. So we're just going to keep Don. I don't really want to get rid of someone that I'm not supposed to. So we'll keep him around. We'll let go of Kenny Wiggins. And that is the roster cut. So right now I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm going to try to keep this video kind of short here, but let's go through the depth chart. Let's try to line it up how we like it. So Carry-On is a 1, CJ the 2. We're going to give Ty Johnson actually the nod as the 3rd running back because I want to see what he can do with that speed. On here, he has a 95 speed rating. Yeah, I want to see what he can do there. Fullback-wise, I can make CJ Anderson a fullback, but I don't really want to do that. We'll just let Baldwin do his thing. Here we have Fulgham, who is balling. We have to leave him on the roster. Overall, this looks solid. I think we can keep it like that. Maybe I'll move Fulgham up if he keeps playing well, because he may earn that. Left tackle, we're kind of weak here. We may have to bring somebody up. We don't have a second left tackle. Everything looks so good so far. This is not promising, a 65 overall. So hopefully we stay healthy. I know we won't. We'll definitely have to move around our offensive line at some point. Overall, I think we're good, though. I think we have to set up the way we want it. Right end, Austin Bryant. I like to have him sub in. You can see the depth that we have here. It's really, really great. Kennard, you're good where you are. Tavai and Davis, good where they are, because Tavai actually has a higher overall, so I can't do anything with that. Maben, we kept Maben around. We were able to. So here's the big one. We're going to keep Coleman there. Tabor at the 4, and we'll put Amani at the 5. We'll see how that works out. Hopefully Amani can play pretty well for us. He may move up the roster at some point. Safety-wise, we look good. Let's see if we can move this slot. Well, who's our slot cornerback? That's kind of interesting to me right now. I think this is slot right here. No, that's sub-linebacker. Slot cornerback. I'm trying to see who our slot is. Yes, it is Justin Coleman. Okay, so it's right. Who else do we have? We have slot wide receiver. That should be Danny. Yes, it is. And overall, I like this. We look good overall. I think we're ready to finish up the preseason simulation. And next video, we will be into the regular season. So we actually have an injury. That's not good. That's not good. Let's click on that. Let's see what this is. Taylor Decker. I didn't even realize he had a dislocated hip. Okay, that's why we were missing a left tackle. So this is a big decision right here. Okay, so we're going to have to... 7 weeks, man. That's a long time. All right, so this is like 6 weeks of the season we'll be without our guy here. Now, unfortunate, but this is how it works. That's why we have Terrell Crosby out there. So we may have to try to see what we have at left tackle through free agency. I kind of want to add somebody. I'm not 100% confident that he's going to get the job done. We actually have AP here. That's kind of weird. I don't know why it's weird. I just wasn't expecting that. Let's look at the left tackle, though. We don't have a lot of options there as well. Now, maybe we can get a different position and move him over. But as we know, it's so hard to find offensive linemen. So kind of unfortunate right now. I don't know what to do here, because I think we just got to roll with what we got and hope that Crosby can figure it out. We may have to move some guys around. I'm going to roll with Crosby for now. I think he's probably our best option at left tackle other than with Decker out. So we're going to roll with that. We're going to see how this works. We are simulating the final game of the preseason, and then we'll be into the regular season, and it's all going to start counting. It's going to be big. Okay, so we lost to the Browns. That kind of stinks, but I don't know if I can check on what happened, but either way, we are done with the preseason. So next episode, we will get into the regular season if you guys want to see it. If you guys want to see it on this channel, make sure you let me know. If you guys want me to move it over to my other channel, we can also do that. If you guys have anything you want to see me do in this series, also let me hear that as well. This is our final roster, man. This is what it looks like. Moves are definitely going to be made. It's going to be a fun ride. Thank you, Brad, for watching, and I'm out.